Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken goblins joined forces to play Dungeons and Goblins. Inspired by boredom and equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our goblins ventured forth to explore strange new lands. Gather up your dice, your manuals, and your goblins, and join us on a quest to make absolute goblins of ourselves. This is Goblins, a D&D Goblins. What did you expect? I'm a goblin!
Papa is botched.
I sent a boy. I said, boy, take this precious metals and give me a pizza. And then he went off, so I assume my pizza's on the way. Meanwhile, we drove through a crowd of cultists and went to the library. Everybody was all dumbfounded about what to do, and I said, son, why don't we just go to that there insane asylum?
I don't know why he didn't say that 40 minutes ago.
I was thinking it, but y'all seem to know what you're doing.
Welcome back, listeners, to the 40th episode of our fourth season. Thanks so much for tuning in again. We are going to start roughly where we left off last time, as the group has just made some sort of realization in a library.
Well, you're right. I'm sorry. Nobody should be listening to a 10-year-old orphan boy. But here we are.
Well, you do have a gun, son, so it lends a lot of weight to what you say.
Most orphans have guns. They give them out.
The one I hired for a pizza did not have a gun.
Oh, well, you couldn't see it, and you don't know that was an orphan. You just gave somebody a medallion. No, he stole it. He stole it from you.
For pizza.
Let me know how that goes. Okay, so how far away are we from the insane asylum?
The insane asylum is actually fairly far. It's in the south of Brooklyn.
Okay.
So, like 10 minutes.
I feel like using the word insane in the title is a stigma producing when really we should be working on rehabilitation instead of whatever it is we're doing to them in the asylum.
That's very progressive of you, but that's not where we're at as a society right now. So why don't you keep your socialist thoughts to yourself?
Maybe in 100 years.
Probably not.
It's actually pretty close to Coney Island.
Oh, do we have to go to Coney Island to make it there?
I hear they have really handsome dogs there.
Are you guys driving to the insane asylum?
We are.
Okay.
Yes.
So you drive through more craziness just constantly. You do not run into any more groups of cultists along the way.
No, we took care of all of them.
Mm-hmm. The storm is getting worse as time goes on, and you get to where the asylum is, and all the power in the city seems to go out. So all the lamps that were on are off.
Wouldn't the streetlights be gas at this time of year?
No.
Time of time?
Time of time? No, it's 30s. I'm pretty sure they had electric lights then.
I don't know.
I feel like we should research this. Let's take 10 minutes on Wikipedia.
They had electricity back then, boys. Yeah. I mean, come on.
It was.
Doesn't mean it was public wide.
I mean, it kind of goes through, every building here.
They had electricity for a long time before that.
The fucking 30s.
Yeah. So, but yeah, you pull up to the insane asylum. You don't see anybody in the near vicinity.
Is there a big gate out front?
Yeah, it's open.
That's convenient.
Mm-hmm.
Looks safe.
And above the insane asylum, the clouds are like swirling.
It's a Death Mountain clouds above it?
Kinda, yeah,
Okay.
a little bit.
I'm sure that's...
Gonna have to go help some Gorons.
Most of the people inside this place are Gorons. Goombas and Gorons.
Goombas and Gorons.
Oh, gosh.
That's my version of D&D.
So, yeah.
It's my
Phil's
Goomba, and Goron.
It's Phil's
Turning
real
it.
life.
Gah! Have you been beat up by a plumber recently?
I get out of the car. I walk into the insane asylum.
Doors hanging open.
All right.
I'll see you guys.
Wait up, brother cousin.
Hold
I'm
on,
coming
Gerbils.
with you. Bradley Gerbils?
Bradley McGerbils?
Oh, boy.
That's what I shoot out of my shotgun. This
Gerbils?
is why I have infinite ammo.
Yeah.
Infinite gerbils.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just load one in.
It's just a see-through tube, a.k.a. shell.
Yeah.
Just crammed in gerbil.
Oh, I thought it was more of like he had a gerbil house, like the tubes in the gerbil house, but he made a shotgun out of it.
Okay.
KMFDM gerbil.
I give them
works.
helmets
FDM.
so they can survive the shot, and then when they're inside the body, they eat their way out.
Okay.
Just through the butthole.
Because their butt is singed, so it's like the heat with the rat thing, but
Yeah.
gerbils.
And
Just
they,
like
they
when
can't
they
get
was
away from
born.
they're feverishly rabid.
Yeah. And they're all together in a pouch on your person. Mm-hmm. Totally fine. Okay.
Well, they don't bite him.
They don't bite me.
Okay.
because he's the.
I'm their
Swamp
god.
wizard.
I was gonna say birth giver, but
The grand swamp wizard. You got it, yeah.
Oh god, this is sounding like the clan.
yeah, that's what you are.
What?
What?
No.
Yeah, you
that's
are.
Not, I'm not a racist.
You're wearing. Well, I mean, you're a species.
What?
Yeah,
I just,
you-
I mean, I
You
just-
kind of are. You only
you
like
only
to
like
fuck with
gators.
gators and
Yeah.
gerbils.
You don't like
I don't
people.
fuck gerbils. I fuck gators.
Symmetrical gators.
clean.
I don't care about they can be dirty.
Nah, they gotta be
I like
clean
them.
too.
I like them dirty.
So you guys go into the insane asylum?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Every door is open. There is blood and scratches all over the floor and walls.
Normal.
You do not see any bodies. No pieces of bodies, just blood. And lights seem to be flashing on emergency power. Red lights.
So you guys stayed here for a bit, or what's the deal?
Allegedly.
I don't know. I've never been here in my life.
Me neither.
This looks like a nice place.
You want to hold
Narrator,
hands?
they had been.
I mean,
Yeah.
sure,
Milton.
we can hold
Well,
hands.
they.
Milton and Montana. The other two did not.
Milton, you been to Montana?
You're Milton.
You're Milton.
Milton. Who are you talking to?
Montana, you.
I don't know other Milton, have we?
Montana, you been to Milton?
Milton just starts
Why, yes.
monologuing to himself. Milton, how'd we get ourselves in this situation?
I don't know. It all started with that sweet tea.
It was laced. LSD.
Well, that's the thing. The sweet
LST.
Yeah. mhm, Yeah.
That's better than the joke I had.
Now, at that point, you say, "Oh, you stole it from me."
Nope, I'm an honest little orphan boy.
He looks
But
like
yeah.
a greasy Viking.
That's all you see on your immediate entry into the insane asylum.
Do I see any kind of like
Is there like a pamphlet? Is there a bell to ring?
There's a
pamphlet?
well, the front desk area does have a bell and a pamphlet.
I hit the bell.
Ding ding.
Excuse me. Bing bong.
Have somebody drop off here.
Do a perception check.
How's a 6?
How's a 10?
How's a 12? Suck it.
The 10 and the 12 can. What did you get, Montana?
I didn't look.
Okay.
I'm going somewhere else.
Okay.
He's going to get that pizza.
Tana.
So you're not in the insane asylum?
I'm inside.
Okay. Just checking.
He's going to the basement to, chick, chick, boom, boom.
Well,
Bye-bye.
you can barely make out the sound of some sort of scratchy noise in the distance.
Upstairs or...
Your
like-
floor.
Oh, an off floor.
Your floor.
I can hear you scritch him.
And if you, it sounds like it's coming from down the hallway somewhere.
All right, I go down the hallway.
We're still holding hands, so I have to go with him.
As
So-
you keep moving down the hallway. Yes.
So while they're doing that, I'm going upstairs to look for the office of Dr. Wolfman.
You Marsh?
Dr. Wolfman. You mean Marsh? Obadiah Marsh?
Classic Wolfman last
Yes.
name.
Okay.
The wolf guy that attacked us.
He thought it was a wolf guy. I never said it was a wolf guy.
Confirmed it's a wolf man.
Sure, Wolfman.
Dr. Possible Wolfman.
Possum, Dr. Possum.
Rougarou?
Kingdom?
Do a history check. Because it's not a necessary guarantee that you were ever in his office.
No, we were.
You were in your own room.
That was Phil's other character. History is going to be a 22.
Gelatinous cucks.
You have a rough idea that, yes, his office should be on the second floor of the building. There's a total of 4 floors.
Okay.
You also know that it isn't terribly far from where you were kept the last time. So,
Makes sense.
yeah, you can make your way there. Do a perception check for me as you make your way alone through the hallways.
It's going to be a 17.
It sounds like you hear a distant chanting noise as you are making your way towards the office. Though you can see the office, and it sounds like the chanting's way further away. So,
Okay.
yeah. But yeah, you make your way and you find the office.
Okay.
Okay. Nice. You're at his office.
Anything there? As I go inside.
Upon, basic inspection, it looks like just generic doctor's office. Filing cabinets, desk, lamp.
I want
Chairs.
to investigate and see if he's got any not wolf things.
Belt attached to the
Okay.
doorknob of the closet with a loop on it.
It's gonna be 19.
With a 19, so you start going through his books and his desk, and you accidentally bump into the desk and it sounds almost hollow. So you start feeling around the side of the desk, and it feels like there's a false drawer that shouldn't be there, and you pull it out. So in this false drawer, there are newspaper articles. There's also photos of
Us.
you
Naked
and
ladies.
Milton specifically, and past party members, and then party members that have never been revealed anyways, but were in that room sleeping from before. It's a whole stack of photos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Naked.
That's what you find in this drawer.
And the chanting is coming from further in.
Yeah, further into the insane asylum.
Okay.
Okay.
Hard cut to them.
Yeah. Hard cut to them, so you're making your way down the hallway. That scratching noise seems to be getting louder and
Give
louder.
that back to him.
I can hear you scritching and scratching.
It sounds like there's a lot of scratching noises. Like
Hey.
there's a lot of whatever it is that's coming.
Is there like, y'all got the chicken pox?
They're coming closer to us?
Sounds like it's getting closer. Quickly.
And angrily?
Yes.
I take
Do y'all
out
have
my
any
gun.
fire?
Okay.
Do I
So
How,
in-
how high are these ceilings? Are they high ceilings or are they low?
10-foot ceilings.
Okay.
And
You're
I would
so
s-
baked.
I would say that you are not quite at the T at the end of this hallway. And there's a left and a right choice
just stairs?
at the T, but you're about
not this again.
you're about 20 feet from the end of the hall, though.
Is there stairs?
Go left.
No, the stairs are back at the beginning,
Oh.
where Montana.
I say
just
that we
disappeared.
use this natural choke point and we wait for the scritchumers to come scratch us, and we shoot them.
Did they even notice that Montana went missing?
Probably
Hey, where's
not.
Montana?
Who's Montana?
Let's find out. No.
Next time.
All right, we're all here. Definitely no one missing from our party.
Okay.
Do you
I
want
got a 5.
Nope. No one
I got a
noticed.
6.
Nobody noticed you left.
The only thing that I'm scared about,
Montana, get your gun out. Stay behind me.
Grand Wizard, is that there's going to be hundreds of them, and we're going to be very outnumbered.
Well, that's why we run.
Oh. Okay.
Or I'll throw a smoke bomb down
It doesn't
and
sound.
levitate myself to the highest part of the ceiling.
It doesn't sound like whatever it is big. Just sounds like there's a lot of whatever.
Yeah,
it
no,
is.
but if they're crawling, like, on the walls and the ceiling and the floor, like I think these things are.
What if I float right in the middle of the hallway?
Well,
so
I
they
mean, the
can't
ones that are
reach?
on the ceilings could just let go of the ceilings and then fall.
Well, why
apart.
would you do that? Then you're not scritching
Exactly.
anymore.
Why would you be floating perfectly
Because I
in
can
the
do
middle of
that.
the
I
room?
don't know why. I didn't design my class. What do you want to do? You want to go towards them, or do you want to go back
Does it
and
sound
ring
like
the
they're-
bell?
Just,
coming from both sides of that hallway.
I don't like this.
I'd say we move back and let them come at
Okay,
us.
so I'm gonna. You go in the middle of the T.
No, I'm just gonna stay right here, and we're gonna wait for them to come.
Is this
to
a
us.
sweet tea?
No.
Do we have anything explosive?
Just my bellies.
I can teleport.
No, I don't think you guys have explosives.
I've got a robe that
To my
looks
knowledge.
like gerbil tails.
So we could all use our transportation abilities to wait for them to come at us, and then we can teleport behind them and then run the other direction.
What transportation abilities are used on?
We
I
have
can
the
teleport.
I can
And then-
Earth too.
Oh, some
You
people
can-
do. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You can like what?
Go
into
through rock.
Rock.
Yeah.
This is a brick building.
Concrete, I believe.
Well, yeah, he's got you on that. They're not gonna make it out
Brick.
of wood. A brick is stone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Stone is
It's
harder
clay.
than me.
Clay.
Which
Which
is of
is
the Earth.
technically stone.
Is there anything mixed with it?
Whetstone.
Clay.
It's just straight clay.
In the 30s? Yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
Bricks of
Look
clay.
it up.
Okay, so I'm gonna back up a
Building
little.
construction of Manhattan in the 30s.
It says it's all limestone.
It's shale. Everything is shale.
So you start to back up.
Yeah.
Just me.
Okay, you're starting to see shadows
Uh-huh.
What
coming
did it
down
look
the
like?
hallway.
What did
It looks like it's a whole bunch of something moving, so you're
I'm
not
gonna
sure.
back up a little bit more.
I'm gonna back up.
Okay,
I'm gonna keep backing up.
keep backing up.
I'm gonna lean up against the wall real cool
Slowly sip on my sweet
while I
tea.
back up.
Like the Marlboro Man?
Yeah,
Okay.
and he's
That cowboy cutout?
yeah. This fucking losers put outside their house.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
No offense to any patrons.
sure.
But all you regular listeners,
Yeah,
fuck you.
So, around the corners come...
I run.
Okay, you don't even see what
Nope.
it is.
I wait and see what it is.
So, it's a lot of it.
Yeah.
Looks to be about the size of like maybe a pig.
What kind of, like a big pig, a little pig,
Like a
Sassy.
like
Like
a
a-
medium-sized dog, I guess would be closer.
like a retriever, like a.
Yeah, about a retriever.
So
Okay.
like a Thea size.
That's the best. Okay.
But it's the body of a rabbit. But on the end, but where the paws are, they're long, curved claws, and the head is a gator head.
I am confused.
So this is a patron thing. So
Sexually confused.
I wish to have sexual relations with the
Actually,
front
The
and the
gator
head
bunnies.
part.
I take it back. They're bunny-sized. So it's
Okay.
like the size of those big bunnies.
Yeah.
So it's like that size
They
rabbit.
got
so
floppy
they're like
ears.
this big.
Yeah,
So like 3 feet across.
sure, but with a full-size gator head attached to it.
So half their body is gator head.
Yes.
They betas?
Baiters, I believe, is what he said they were called. Yeah, baiters.
Who
So
fucking designed this?
I
Don't
forget
tell him.
off the
Don't
top of
tell
my head.
Don't tell him.
I will kill him.
Big Jim.
But it's like a swarm of them.
It better not be Big Jim.
It wasn't.
No.
Swarm of
It's a bean.
baiters.
It's a fucking bean.
I also don't remember. But yeah,
Who made this, Phil?
Don't touch
Who
me.
made this?
He doesn't
Don't
know.
touch
I'm
me.
gonna touch you.
I'm gonna bite your wrist.
I will fuck you with these gummies.
I mean, that's not a deterrent. But yeah, so you see a swarm of these things coming.
Swarm of baiters.
Baiters.
All right. So we run.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gone. I'm already upstairs.
All right, I run upstairs.
Timber, where'd you go, Timber?
Bye, Milton.
Okay.
I don't want to
huh?
be privy to these damn baiters.
I go with these idiots.
Okay, so you guys are
How
all
many-
running. How many?
How many runs?
Looks
do we
like
do?
there's about 30 to 50 baiters.
That's a lot of baiters.
Like I said, it's a swarm.
Yeah, they're the master of this floor. You gotta get out of here.
Masturbators.
So the
Is there an elevator?
no.
There
There
has to be.
is an elevator.
Yeah.
It's a dumb waiter.
But it's not where you guys are located.
No, I know. I'm just wondering.
Yeah, but yes, there is a dumbwaiter. The stairwell is 2 outward opening doors, so you have to pull it towards you and go up the stairs, whatever. But are you doing?
Don't open dead inside. We open it.
Okay.
Then we close it.
Okay.
Don't dead open inside.
Is there anything that we can use to bar the door closed?
You have
Like
lots
a-
of things that you could probably bar that door closed with. You don't see anything
Is there
in
like
the
an
stairwell.
IV drip bag holder that would hold an IV bag?
I have
Yes, and maybe
handcuffs, right? I've
yeah,
got
but
those,
you
right?
use those for your own reasons.
You don't see
fine.
anything in this stairwell.
I don't
Okay.
even know what I still. I don't know. What I have.
Use your handcuffs, brother cousin.
I'm saying
Here.
you personally might have
Your
stuff.
fuzzy cuffs.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
I'm walking toward this chanting.
okay.
I got a 16 stealth because I don't want to be heard or seen.
Okay.
So I'm trying to stay in the shadows. Ish.
Okay. It's not super bright in there. The red light, silhouetting you every so often as it zings around. But you are noticing that you're making your way towards where that room that you guys were strapped to those, where that guy put that shit rag in your mouth, is located. And it sounds like the chanting is coming from that room. It's getting louder and louder and louder.
Okay. Can I get to the room?
Yeah. Doesn't seem like there is nobody in any of these hallways. It's completely empty. More blood, more scratches, but nothing else.
Is there a window on the door?
Yes. There is a window on that door.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
a look hole.
Yeah, because you guys were looking out at before, yeah.
So can I look inside?
Well, the door's open, but yes.
I want to do it
Close it
stealthily.
first, then
Okay.
look through the window.
Yeah, you could just peek around the corner.
Yeah.
Looks like there's about 37 dudes and dudettes in this room. All their backs are all towards the doorway, so nobody's going to see you.
In robes.
No, they don't have robes.
They're naked.
They're naked.
They are naked.
Oh, nice. They have masks on?
No.
Like
Masks.
those
Thinking
old-timey
Eyes Wide Shut.
Italian plague doctor
Guy
masks.
Fawkes
A
mask.
chirurgeon mask?
Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
And they stuff it full of herbs, so
Yeah,
it
so
keeps
that
the
you don't
plague
smell
out.
the plague.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
smell the corpses.
Yeah, it's awesome.
This will work.
But they're all standing, and they have their hands up in the air towards the other side of the room. You can't really see what they're looking at.
It must be sports.
But it is the
on.
area where the other beds were located.
Okay.
We already know that sports causes commotions outside.
Yeah, and summoning rituals.
It's true. Sports fans are very ritualistic.
It's a cult.
Do I hear the kerfuffle of the others coming up the stairwell?
No, they're pretty far.
Okay.
So you didn't have anything to close the door, you guys?
Well,
It's
You've
a
got
pull
handcuffs?
door.
Yeah.
So while they're figuring out how to close the door, I'm gonna use the pendant
Okay.
and hope something good happens.
Okay.
I didn't stop tracking my bullets. Bullets don't matter.
no, but they're infinite. Just you can use my gerbils.
I got a 10.
Okay. On the ground behind you, it looks like the floor opens up into like a fiery portal, and out steps these two about 1 foot tall imps that are like adorned in fire. And they're just standing there looking at you and like sort of like very hyper, jumping up and down.
Command sex.
They
Me.
just start fucking each other.
Blow
yeah.
me, imps.
Just those two.
Blow me, imp boy.
Just so
Imp ain't
you're
easy.
aware,
Imp hand strong.
they have 15 hit points.
That's fine.
That was my imp hand.
Yeah, I can tell.
What do I know about imps?
They
They love
got
to impound
What does my
each
character
other.
know about imps?
Eventually,
Come on,
people
that
will
was
refer
good.
to it as
With
dwarfism.
with a 18.
Minor demons that tend to obey whoever summoned them.
and
Okay.
have very loose morals.
Very
And
loose.
assholes
I mean, they're
And a
demons.
questionable understanding of rules.
of the rules of society.
Assholes. They don't adhere to the
Um,
rules of assholes.
They make their own
That's
rules.
right. And their own assholes.
So I'm going to tell these two to go in and kill all these people.
Okay. So they run into the room and they start to attack the first person that they see.
Which is each
And
other.
I'm going to walk back to the stairwell
Wait, you're
to
in the
see
room
what
too?
the other people are doing.
It's Montana. It's the
They
first
will
one.
hit, but they don't do very much damage. But yeah, they're fucking that person up. Looks to be a dude. They're scratching and clawing.
Imp dicks.
The rest of the room quickly swarms and beats them to death, though. So,
No.
and they
fine.
just explode into a little fireball. But the chanting has now stopped, and it sounds like they're slowly marching their way out the door or towards where the exit of the room would be.
Yeah, but while they were
Yes,
attacking,
while that was
I
doing,
was
you were
moving
leaving.
away.
Yes. So are you going back the way you came, or different route, or what's your plan?
No, I was going back the way I came to see what these other
You see
idiots
them
are doing.
sprinting down the hallway.
How many floors is this building?
4. You're on the second.
I probably would have stopped on the second floor.
Okay.
I probably would have kept going up.
I used handcuffs on the door.
It doesn't matter. You guys are wasting your items because they're just going to break down the door.
You think I'm not writing any of this down.
He has more handcuffs.
I certainly do. You know, I'm a magician.
You say that like you're a rapist.
Yeah. Why the weird, creepy eyebrows?
Magician.
With magician.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anytime you have a magician, you always have
Now you see
the
me.
implication.
Now you see me, and now you're blindfolded and drugged
And
in the back of
cuffed.
my van and cuffed.
Hope you like radiators.
So
You're
what
gonna be
floor
tied to one.
would you have just run to the top of the building?
Yeah.
Would the other two of you gone with him, probably?
I guess
Yes.
let's follow the little boy.
Okay.
That hasn't done us wrong before.
Okay, so you run up the stairs. Then Montana Jackson, no, there's nobody else coming down the hallway for you.
Good.
Montana!
You shouldn't do that.
Montana.
You shouldn't do that.
Why?
Because we're trying to have the element of surprise. As a magician, you should know that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I guess I'll get to the stairwell
You're a
and
bad
ready
magician.
my...
Swamp magic.
When you get to the stairwell, you can hear noises coming from above and below. Below sounds like a lot of small commotions, glass breaking, metal bending, that sort of
A
thing.
bunch of gremlins.
Upstairs, you hear
There's a bender.
running and these dumb dicks talking to each other about something.
But how magicians are rapists.
About how magicians are rapists.
Now, I wouldn't say that is entirely false. However,
All right. I'm going to use my pendant once more before I run up the stairs to try and catch these dumb dicks.
Okay.
Ooh, a 3.
You're just never going to roll the number.
What number do you
I'm not
want?
telling you.
I'll roll it.
Your eyes turn all black with red slits. Your vision becomes red. You have +2 to your attacks for the rest of this encounter.
Great job.
Okay.
Montana!
Well, I'm going to run up the stairs.
Okay. As you're running up the stairs, you can hear the whatever it is sounds like a door smash open and the scurrying of many clawed hippity-hoppity creatures. And at that point, we're going to take a break. Hello, listeners. This is Dennis, World's Most Okayest DM, here to talk to you once again about patreon.com/botchedpodcast. If you head on over to patreon.com/botchedpodcast, you can find levels ranging from $1 all the way up to $50, from just the tip to playable one-offs, to behind-the-scenes videos, to art, to loot boxes, to getting to play with us every other week. So head on over there and check that stuff out. You can also check us out on Twitch. You can find Phil at Imaginary Nomad. You can find Tristan at Comrade Kale. You can find Austin at Chili Dog 5. And you can find myself back on Twitch 5 days a week at twitch.tv/World's Most Okayest DM. So head on over to Twitch and give us a watch. Back to the show. Yeah, we're back. So you guys get all the way to the top floor, the 4th floor. Looks empty. Blood everywhere still.
So, like, drag marks coming, going?
It doesn't look like drag marks. It looks like scratches for a couple of feet, but then they're gone.
I wasn't sure if, like, all the blood was, like, all going towards one direction.
It looks like it's all over the place.
Okay.
Oh, hey, guys. I found a bunch of cultists.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
What the fuck? You can't just sneak up on us like that.
I was here the whole time.
Oh, that's right.
He's got crazy eyes.
Yeah, he's been behind me, remember?
I think you got pink
You're not
eye,
looking at
brother.
us.
No, I got red eye.
I don't like that.
It sounds might
don't
be.
trust him.
I think that's racist.
I think he's turned
What did he turn?
Tricks.
into a cultist.
Turned. He's trying to say turned.
He might be turned.
You guys can hear scurrying coming up the stairwell.
Is there a roof access?
You don't know of one personally.
No.
You've never been here before.
No, I haven't.
You don't see one in your immediate vicinity.
Do I hear chanting up here?
Eat that juice.
No. You hear this wispy noise, though.
What does it sound like?
It's almost like wind coming through a window.
What does it sound like? Way to set my mood. Now that I have this erection, I'm gonna go towards that noise.
Okay.
Stealthily.
Okay. This floor it looks like it's a rec room.
Well, it's certainly a wreck. There's blood everywhere.
The doors are all open, so you don't have to worry about, like, picking locks to get through. Rec room. On the other side, there's a nation
Nationwide?
station. No, nurses
I
station.
do need a
They should be on
rented
this
policy.
side.
Nurses station. And then another hallway with some other rooms. But that wisping noise gets a little louder as you keep making your way towards the other side
Yeah.
of this floor. And this time the door is closed. And it's just some room next to
Is
the...
there a window?
Not looking into this room.
Is there light coming out from underneath the floor?
A little bit.
Okay.
Like
what
a,
color is the light?
Purple.
This must be.
I'm gonna put my ear. Say that
What?
again.
This must be where Prince sleeps.
Forever sleep.
The artist not quite yet known as Prince.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my ear to the door.
That wispy noise is pretty loud.
Do I? Is there an old god in there?
You don't know?
Well,
I knock on the door.
I would
Whisper
understand
noises.
the. If it was the language of an old god, I would understand it. No, you don't. He doesn't do that.
He knocks on
Is
the
it
door.
locked? No.
The door's not locked.
I open it
Okay.
slowly, stealthily.
It's sort of like when you have a
I lick the door
fish
handle.
tank with a light in it, like that. The way the light sort of ripples around the room. That's what that purple light is, kind of like. And there's this cylinder about 6 to 8 inches in diameter
Is that it?
from floor to the ceiling, and it just looks like there's constant swirling, moving lights in this cylinder.
Are
Doesn't
we
seem
inside
like
a
it's
lava lamp?
attached to anything, but that's what you see. Scritchy scratchy, with the hippity hoppity baiters.
Does this make me scared?
You all get a sense of dread when you get in there. Like, it's very cold, and it feels like someone just sort of reached through your stomach to your back, like to your spine, and just started shaking it around.
All right, swamp wizard.
What?
Grand swamp wizard.
Why are you touching me like that?
Give me one of your gerbils.
All right, he's a turtle.
Does this one have a name?
That one is Bart.
Did I throw it right into the
Okay.
cylinder?
So you just roll me. Just make sure you don't fucking
I'm gonna roll
fuck
you.
it up.
Roll me, mama.
I don't. Mega got it. You want me to do math?
What?
18.
Okay. But when you say I don't, I thought you rolled like a botch or something.
He don't got it.
I don't have to
That's
roll.
what I understood.
Okay. So yeah, you throw the gerbil. When it gets about 5 feet away from you, a little arc of purple lightning shoots out, hits the gerbil, and it explodes into this big beanbag chair-sized flesh sack with a gerbil like mutated head on the end of it.
What have you done to
And-
Bart?
And a giant eye.
Oh,
And
poor
these,
baby.
These tentacle appendages sort of sticking out, and it's just sliding its way towards you.
So
Yeah,
now
that's yours now.
we know that's a thing.
And when its mouth opens, there's like a...
Vagina.
It's not even like another mouth on the inside of it. It's like a pair of hands, like human hands somehow are like reaching out and grabby.
I would
I
like to
shoot it.
name him Mr.
Okay.
Hands.
With an 18.
Okay.
Nay. That's a nay.
For 9 damage.
Okay. When you shoot it, it blows a hole in the front of it, and like a balloon, it sort of just deflates, but it shoots goo all over you guys. It's like this black, thick jelly.
I dodged the goo with a crit 20.
You do.
Oh, God! Bart, what has gotten into you? You are a monster now.
You have a lucky point.
Woohoo!
I have 14.
No. You get hit with the goo.
Does it hurt me?
No. It's just gross.
Oh, that's okay.
It's really sticky like tar.
Milton's also covered in goo because he rolled a 6.
Yes, you are very covered
Some
in
of it
goo.
got in his mouth.
Sure?
What's it taste like?
Unclean!
I have to wash myself out with some sweet tea for a round, probably.
When it gets in your mouth, it feels like it won't get off of the surface that it's on, like it's stuck to it. Yeah, you just can't get rid of it. It's like a popcorn kernel that you get stuck in your teeth you can't get rid of, except it's on his tongue.
Forever unclean.
And it
You'll have
feels-
to cut your tongue out.
And it feels like it's moving in your mouth a little bit.
Moving and shaking.
Yeah.
Shake and bake.
But the thing is deflated on the ground.
You
so
got
it's dead.
goo mouth.
That's your new nickname, old goo mouth.
No.
Yeah! You Goomba.
The scritchy, scratchy, hippity hoppy baiters are getting closer.
Is there a door behind us?
Yeah, the one you just walked in.
It's in the door of this
Can
room.
we bar that one?
I don't want to be barred in here with this.
This room looks like it has desks and chairs, so yeah, you could probably bar it.
Okay.
It's
Is
the
there-
only door. There are 2 windows on both sides of the room, like on
So
either
this is
side
a
of
corner
the
lot.
Do the
pillar or cylinder.
do the windows have that like wire through them that prevents it from breaking?
Yes.
Okay. So we.
I mean, with enough force, you might still be able to break. It's not like that thick wire, but yeah.
So I start barring the doors.
Okay.
No, hold on. So we're in a corner lot, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna leave this room before he bars me in here.
Okay.
There are windows.
Yeah, no, I don't care.
Windows very close to that cylinder.
I don't want to be in this room. I'm gonna leave before you do that, Montana.
When you leave the room, you can see the baiters hopping their way down
That's
the hallway.
fine. I'm gonna go the opposite direction of him.
Maybe Mr. Hands and the betas will make friends.
What? You're on the end of the building, so your choice is like going through more rooms.
Yeah,
That'll just take you to the other corner.
sure.
Okay.
Rather do that than be stuck in cylinder death room
Okay.
as a bunch of masturbator comes at me.
Okay. So you go into a room that has one other door, 2 windows, and another door. You just hiding out in this.
Is there
room?
like I'm looking for like a maintenance room that would have like, or where's the elevators up here? Yeah.
Somewhere.
I'm gonna keep searching. I gotta get to that roof.
Okay. So you
Smash
go to
cut.
the next
Okay.
room. So that middle room, there's nothing in that other than more blood. Corner room, another purple cylinder. 2 windows, and that door.
And it's wispy.
Wispy.
I'm gonna try to open up a window.
So, okay. So these windows are about 3 feet from that cylinder. So you'd have to walk towards it,
And it
to open the cylinder.
and what was the distance that the gerbil?
5.
Ooh, no.
5 from you. So you'd have to move 5 feet into the room, and then you'd get hit by
I don't
purple
want that.
lightning.
No. Fuck. Do it. No. No way.
Maybe you'd be fine. Maybe it's only gerbils. It's allergic reaction.
Yeah. No.
An allergible?
Smash cut.
Okay, back to the other room. You guys are barred in it.
Yes.
Okay. The door's closed.
Well, little
can-
boy, take us where we're supposed to go.
Wait, so you went with
No.
Tedward?
Snuck away. They're all in there.
Oh, I misunderstood what's going on.
No, some people are staying in that room and barring it, and Tedward is running away.
Tedward ran away.
Tedward
Nah,
ran
brother,
away.
brother cousin.
Yeah.
I don't
What?
feel good about chances of survival.
I mean, we could just jump out the windows.
Well, I could just move through the rock to go up to the 4th floor as well.
I could just teleport into midair and
You
fall to
wanna-
my death.
Use our magical powers,
I can
like
also-
Wonder Twins, to go upstairs.
Wonder Twin powers unite.
Cousin, brother, cousin.
Brother, cousin, brother, cousin, cousin, brother powers unite.
And instead of hands together, it's just them naked, just
We
touching dicks.
Making out.
We
one
connect
hip
our
up.
anuses.
Yeah, just
yeah. We push them out a little bit so
So that there's a suction disc.
big socks unite.
No, it's not No, we got it. Hold on. You go a little bit to the left. Oh, there we go. That's
Fart
it.
out your O-ring. But simultaneously, it's like the fusion dance in Dragon Ball, where it has to be perfectly lined up.
And then I levitate.
Okay. So I'm not 100% sure what you two are doing. Not gonna lie.
Sorry,
I
what
can
floor
give
are
you
we
a hint.
Floor.
It's gay.
You're on the
It's pretty goddamn incestually gay.
you're on the top floor.
On the roof?
Where are we trying to go?
It's
We
the
go to
top
the
floor.
roof.
Oh, I was thinking that we were on the top floor.
I said the top floor.
Oh, so the
Yeah, but not the
teleport gay
roof.
thing didn't work?
I'm
didn't
still
do
trying to
the-
figure out what they're doing.
We didn't do the suction butt gay thing yet. Hey, what are we?
just-
What is our goal? Is what here?
That's what I was wondering.
What if I turn a bunch of gerbils into Mr. Handsies, and they will fight the baiters to the death?
I feel like
like a King Kong Godzilla kind of thing.
Absolutely, brother. Let's make a swamp stand here.
Okay.
We will not run away from the baiters.
You line up your gerbils like a general, just walking past them, telling them how to.
Listen, gerbils.
You will not go silently into this good night.
Because you'll be
Goo
squealing.
night.
Okay.
You will goo all over them baiters.
Do not ask what your country can goo for you, but what you can goo for your country.
Get your D4s out.
D4 is
So
not
what
heavy
are we
enough.
doing? What are we doing?
I don't know.
Are we making a stand here? Because I think we're gonna lose.
I don't know. You're on the roof.
What?
What?
Nope.
We're not on the roof.
They didn't actually go gay.
No, we didn't do that.
They just
We talked about
fantasized
it.
about it.
We kind of had a thing.
They both had the same thought at the same time, made eye contact, decided against it.
Yeah, it's not time
Not
yet.
this time.
Maybe when we fight the big bad end boss, we will.
Tedward,
Suction butt.
when you were in the other corner room and you came out the door, you see Bader's coming down that hallway too. Fuck.
Do I think there's a maintenance closet anywhere?
Probably somewhere.
Gonna keep looking.
Maybe close to the nurse's station.
Yeah, no, that's where I'm gonna go.
Okay, it's very, very close to the Baders.
What's the floor made out of?
Tile?
Lava.
What's the tile made out of?
Marble.
Okay.
That's a rock.
Yeah.
No, it's not marble. It's marbles.
So glass.
Glass. Not a rock.
Which is sand.
Which is sand.
is a rock.
Which is
Which is
rocks. Everything is rocks.
So I'm gonna shift myself down a floor.
So you just poop out the ceiling.
I just phase
just and you just
phase
fall.
down the floor.
Okay.
Where the hell did he go?
So you just fall through the floor. Mm-hmm. Okay.
No, I'm gonna look for those cultists.
Okay, so now you're on the third floor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It sounds like well, no, you're not anywhere near where the stairwell is, so you don't hear anything at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is
But is this
There's
floor?
no-
Is the floor he's on? Is it Baderless?
As far as he can tell right now,
It's free of Baders.
Is it pylon-less?
you don't see any in this room.
Okay.
Smash cut. So I'm looking at the nurse's station. What?
And you can see Baders.
But is it a fenced-in area? Like,
In the nurse's station, you remember when you ran by it the first
but
time?
I can
yes.
see it.
Yes.
I teleport into it.
Okay. The door's open.
Shit. I lightly close the door.
Okay. I mean, it's got a fence. So the Baders definitely can see you in there.
Yeah.
So Baders are all around the door
Yeah.
and the fence, just chomping and hopping around. And the door is constantly getting whapped.
But you said that there's a closet in here?
Sure.
Gonna open up the closet.
Okay.
Is there roof access?
You want it so bad.
Well, yeah, I do.
Why don't you just jump
No.
out of a window?
I was
going to
say, why don't you just go up a window?
Because he wants to call for air support.
But no, there's no ladder in this maintenance closet.
How many times can we teleport per day?
3.
Enough.
3.
Okay. Is there anything of importance in here?
It's a maintenance closet, so tools, things like that. The nurse's station has mostly drugs.
I take them.
All of them?
At once.
Like,
There's too many for you to take at once.
you physically take them to your inventory, or you eat them?
Eat the drugs.
I'm
All of
going
them.
to leave this plane of existence and
You
move
would.
through the betas.
You would.
Like a Viking berserker before me.
They will not harm me, for
your
I
pupils
am
become
drugs.
very tiny. And you just
So I can see the stairwell, though, right? No, we
from
cannot.
where you are, yes.
So I'm gonna teleport to the stairwell and start making my way downstairs.
Okay. So when you're in the stairwell, you can see that there are a bunch of naked cultists coming up the stairs
That's fine.
towards you. Okay.
Okay, what are you two doing?
Lightning those fuckers.
Hey, where are we going? Milton, we're still in this room, I
Well,
think.
I think you should levitate both of us, and then
I
we
cannot
can-
levitate both of us.
What if I hold on to you and think happy thoughts, and you levitate?
I mean, that's fine. But where are we levitating to?
Well, I was hoping you could yeet me to the ceiling, and I could just pass through the rock.
Why don't you just pass through the rock yourself?
Now, disembodied voice in my head, if I go through the rock, is it like I can see when I'm clipping through the walls when I'm cheating in Counter-Strike, or...
Yes. So you could, like a ghost dad, stick your head through a wall and see
All right,
what's
I'm
on the
gonna-
inside. Bloop.
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
only
step
for
through.
one round.
Yes, but only for a round, so 6 seconds.
Well, I'm gonna get a survey the entire building for 6 seconds with my head in the wall.
You can't see the entire building.
I just asked you if it was like
Well,
clipping
no, I
in
mean-
Counter-Strike, and you said yes.
Well, when you say no clipping, I'm thinking you could just stick your head through a wall and see
Yeah.
what you normally would
Well,
if
when
you
you-
were in that hallway. Not the
But if you
entire
go-
building.
If you go into the wall, you can see the whole floor pan.
Oh, no. No. Not
So
that.
you're a liar.
Yes, because I misunderstood what you meant by clipping.
The whole floor pan.
David floor plan. All right, then.
I want nice TV.
I'm going to stick my head through the wall and then through the floor to see if I can see any of our compatriots.
If you stick your head through the floor, you can see Montana Jackson there, but nobody else.
I inform my brother cousin that one of our compatriots is below us, and I'm going to bloop through the floor to him.
Get blooping, man. I don't think you have to roll for it.
You don't.
You
I
just kind of do it.
You're
Yeah,
right.
you just poop yourself through the floor, and you're on the floor right next to Montana
All right,
Jackson.
so I go over to the window
Okay,
in the hallway,
okay.
and I jump out.
It's got a wire mesh, so you'd have to, like, smash it open.
Isn't that very close to pylon as well?
He said hallway.
Different room.
I wasn't listening.
Yeah.
You abandoned us.
Baiters
And then get on your phone.
are getting
It's
closer.
true.
I shoot the window.
Okay.
Kaboom.
With a god gun.
With the gerbil gun. The gerbil cannon.
Shotgun?
Gerbil just bounces off this big blood splat.
No, William!
Boom. Enough of you will prevail.
He's just got a t-shirt gun with gerbils inside.
That's funny. That's really funny.
So I shoot the window out.
Okay. You do. So now you just have that little wire mesh that's there.
I push it. Or I
Strength
pull it.
check?
I don't know. I
It's
remove
razor
it.
wire.
It's not.
I got
Racer wire.
13.
It's bending, but it's not, like, breaking enough for you to be able to, like, get your way out of there.
What if I do a missile kick?
Hey, a missile kick could work.
Wow, it's been a while.
It has been a
It's
while.
been like season
I'm gonna fucking
one.
missile kick it.
Okay. You run back towards the baiters.
Oh, I got it. All right. I
What do
thought
I
that
add?
was
Athletics?
strength.
Yes.
Strength?
Athletics and then strength.
All right. 12.
All right, so you're running a jog, mostly. And then strength.
You get another roll.
Yeah. You do.
I got a 4.
You also have a luck point.
I'm going to use that luck point.
Okay,
Come
I'm
on,
gonna
one.
cross that
Come
luck
on, baby.
I got an 8.
You just hit it and it dents it a little bit, and you just fall to the ground as the baiters are continuing.
So he
to
hit
get
his
close.
head.
No,
No.
Oh.
it wasn't crit fail 8.
Alright, fuck this. I teleport immediately outside of the window and then fall and then teleport in through the other window that's right below it.
Okay, so
Could you teleport down through the floor once?
You have to
instead?
see
I
it.
can't see it.
Ah.
He's like Nightcrawler.
yeah,
Teleports
times.
don't matter. You can do it as much as you want. They're
No.
like bullets.
That counted as once because it was the same round.
no. So yeah, so now you, everybody but Tedward is in the same room.
Fuck! Why are you all here?
Hey!
I found you.
You guys glooped through the floor.
And
Well-
you can hear that the baiters have changed direction and now running back towards the stairwell.
How do they know where we is? They should have to perceive or something. They can't
Cognitive
just, like,
dissonance. Hi, Montana. You okay? You seem to be groaning. Moaning.
Okay,
Very good for the podcast, Montana.
they don't turn around and run. It sounds like they're milling about confusedly.
Playing cards.
Did you guys see the new episode of Watchmen?
Oh yeah,
Baby Yoda's so cute.
Oh my god, I'm
It's not Baby Yoda because Yoda died.
Well, that's true, but we don't know the species name, so it's easier to call
We've
him
only
Yoda.
met like 2 of them, so we're calling him
Yodel.
Yodel.
Yeah, that's angry.
Yodel.
That's Angry Joe's name that he gives. Is
Yodel.
Yodel.
Oh, it's everyone on the internet.
Yod
I heard him say it first.
Yod Chud.
The Ocho?
The Ocho.
The Ocho. ESPN, the Ocho. Okay. So you're in that room.
I don't know what to call him, but I would die for him.
I'm going after the cultists.
Yeah,
all
let's
those
go.
naked bastards.
So you're running back towards the stairwell.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Yep.
Hey!
Fuck them.
Tedward,
Ah.
you're in the stairwell on the 3rd floor. Or no, 4th floor, right? 4th floor stairwell.
Fourth going down.
Yeah. And you can see the cultists are walking their way up the stairs. So they're at about the
How many?
So
they're at the
we're-
3rd.
So we're in the same spot.
How many?
Ish.
37, I believe.
So we're flanking the cultists.
Yes, you are flanking
So
the
you get
cultists.
double damage because it's going to be a surprise attack.
Flank and spank. Let's do it.
Okay. So, classic
Flankle
pincer
spank.
move. All right.
Panzer move.
Pincer.
What
Panzer.
was that?
Pantser.
Pincer
They don't have
nipples.
pants. They're naked.
Is that a tweezer shirt?
Yeah.
So if you're making your way down towards the cultist, Tedward, they stop when they see you, and they're just staring at you.
Was it half naked?
They're all
Viking
naked.
Baby? No,
Oh,
he's a half
yeah,
naked
he's
Viking
a half naked
baby.
glistening Viking
Extra
baby.
Greasy.
Do they Do you know what they're saying?
They haven't said
Tedward.
anything.
They're just staring at me.
Yeah.
Speak to them.
Have you tried smashing them with your hammer and lightning?
Not yet.
Have you tried smashing them?
Have you tried Mouth of Madness? The Tarnhelm.
No, because that only works against non-cultists.
Have you tried talking to them?
Oh, hey, guys.
Oh, hey, guys.
Oh, hey, fellow kids, I mean cultists.
Oh, hi, Carlton.
Oh, hello, cultists.
Oh, hi, doggy. So when you talk to them, they all speak in unison, and they basically say that they've been waiting for you.
Me or
Your group. You, the royal you, is in your group. We've been waiting for you all to come back.
Why?
Why? We have unfinished business.
It's probably sex.
What kind of unfinished business?
Immediate erections. Just all pointing right at you.
Even the women.
Yeah.
Even
They're
the women.
clits. It's
Clits,
fuda.
big
It's
clit.
fuda. No, they just
Oh
grow
my
penises
god.
right out of their clit.
No.
But they're bigger than the man's.
It's like hyenas.
It's like a divine.
And they all start eating right there in the fucking thing. It's weird. But no, yeah. So
He
he
has
doesn't
no,
have a meaning. It
Yeah,
literally can
yeah,
mean
yes, it
anything.
does.
Certainly
It
does.
Yeah.
I read it could mean many things.
It's not goddamn squanch, you dumbass.
I read it was like squash. Okay. Internet was wrong. Go
Yeah.
figure.
Don't believe everything you read on the internet.
Okay.
Unless you go over to
Yeah,
patreon.com.
boomer.
Yeah, okay, boomer.
So that they basically just say, you must be sacrificed.
Oh my god, you guys and your sacrifices.
The great Cthulhu must rise. They start marching. They're marching towards you now.
They're marching?
Marching. Yeah, marching. Sure.
What,
But as they are moving, they are changing. Like their bodies are becoming more scaly. Their eyes look like fish eyes, and they're all gooey looking, and they're hunched over a bit, and they got claws hands, and they're walking towards you. And they'll grow about a foot taller, too.
I'm not scared of you.
Okay.
Are they all holding hands?
No.
Hmm.
It's just
They're
37
touching their eyeballs.
people walking up toward you. As the group is running up behind you and seeing naked fish people.
I'm rather confused right now. They look kind of like gator people. And I think I've discovered something about myself, that I could be sexually aroused by a bipedal creature,
As long as it looks like a
as
gator.
long as it's a little gator-esque.
Well, while Bradley has that epiphany, I'm gonna use my pendant.
Pendulum.
Roll.
14.
3d10.
Okay. I assume you're just pointing at the closest one, or?
Mhm.
Okay. Giant void spikes shoot out of the ground and impale that person. 4d10 damage.
I don't even have 1d10.
Well, we'll have to fix it.
Me neither. Don't touch them. Don't touch our tens. Cover them.
We don't have dice.
We don't even roll anymore. We fake them.
23 damage.
So yeah, you impale him with spikes. He's not dead, though. He's just impaled and has a bunch of gaping wounds in him. He does not look great, but he's not dead.
I'm going to pull out my hammer
Okay.
and lightning attack.
Okay.
And I want it to bounce through all of them.
It only hits 4 people,
That's fine.
but yeah.
All of them.
All 4. So when you point your hammer down, lightning actually shoots in through the window in the next room, like arcs around the corner, hits your hammer, and then shoots lightning down the stairwell, hitting the first guy. Well, actually, he has to do dex saves.
Could you channel lightning from the pylons
First guy misses.
into Goombas?
I don't think I can channel.
Or no, it just has to hit the first guy. So yeah, so you hit.
15 damage on that first dude.
Okay.
And then it was 1d10.
1d10 for every.
I'm just. Do you want me to roll?
Corbies.
Up to you. Roll 1d10 and it's against all of them, but if you roll a 1, that kind of fucking sucks.
I'm gonna do 4.
Okay.
I'll do them one at a time.
Okay.
It's 6 damage, 10 damage, 8 damage, 4 damage.
Alrighty. So yeah, the lightning bolt shoots out the end of the hammer and hits the first guy, and it causes like a deep burning gash in the middle of his chest, and it almost like passes through him and hits 2 women and another guy.
And I'm gonna run up.
2 women and 2 guys. And they get a little electrocuted. There's a little steam rolling off their bodies, and they look a little pissed as they start to move faster towards you.
I guess that would be my free action before initiative, right?
Yes.
Because I can't attack twice on a free action. I can't attack twice on a free action?
I think the lightning attack
You don't get 2 attack
is an action.
actions.
Yeah.
You get 1 attack action.
That's
and
it.
You can attack twice.
You don't
Yeah.
get an attack as a free action.
No.
You get an attack.
Yeah.
I
Which
shoot
would
a
be
gerbil
2
out
attacks
one.
if it was. Yeah. Okay.
It also
rolled an
depends on
18.
how.
Rolled an 18. It's going to hit.
Okay.
When you say shoot a gerbil.
Using my shotgun.
Okay.
Yeah, 15 damage.
So you blast him in the back with a gerbil shell,
Yeah.
and it just like makes a round indentation in its back.
And the gerbil burrows in like the scarabs from the mummy.
I'll roll to see if they survive the impact.
Oh, they're hardy gerbils.
I know. I'm just rolling.
Yeah.
It's very much alive.
Oh.
And starts to
and
dig its way in.
angry.
Yep. So it's going in there. It'll do more damage on the next turn. Okay.
He's got a gerbil
Put
infestation.
gerbil on top. Yeah. So
Oh, I really should shoot 2 at a time so that like male and females, when they burrow in, they can have more gerbil babies, and then they can fill up and explode.
I don't think it's that fast.
It's absolutely
It's pretty fast.
It's very fast.
Milton, what are you doing?
I
Everyone's
don't know
basically.
why all my compatriots is so concerned about magical powers when I have a gun.
Okay.
I fire twice at my enemies.
Which one? The ones that have been injured or no?
Yes.
Okay.
If they're not dead, they need to be.
Okay.
Babylonians.
Wiggling Babylonians.
Come.
I got a 17 and a 13.
The 17 will hit. The 13 will not.
Well, min damage for a 6.
I'm going to say you hit the most injured one that got the void spikes.
And the special shot is a 5.
The special shot is the 5.
Yeah.
It's in a cone, so you're actually going to hit the ones next to it. So
Everybody.
what was your min damage? 5?
6.
6? So yeah, so it's going to deal 6 to a few people.
Min damage. 2 1s. Excellent.
Sweet.
So you shoot your shotgun, and it blasts out in a spread. The spread hits the one fish guy who's got a bunch of holes in him from the void spikes in the back of the head, and the back of his head just sort of collapses. And he
Good.
falls down backwards down the stairs towards your group.
Goddamn Babylonian.
And the spread hits some of the other fish people, dealing some damage as well. At which point, the group basically splits in half, and one faces down the stairs towards your group, and the other half up towards Tedward. And at that point, we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, Twitch at Botched Podcast. This episode of Botched was brought to you by their Patreon producers, the Lord and Magistrate Big Jim, Zukari, He Who is Steve the Nucky, Chronic Ejaculation, Skinnerd, Chris Wisdom, Stiggy, Lousy Apples, Sparkle Brony 69. If you want to support the show, head on over to patreon.com/botchpodcast. Like our newest patron, David W. Miller. If you have a moment, please head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review, like our newest 5-starer.
All hail the beer baby demon. 5 stars by Submaster Bean Shucker. November 6th, 2019.
November sex?
Yes.
Can you please not interrupt my sexy voice?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
After finding an unlabeled tape of Botched Podcast, I was put under the influence of the beer baby demon to subscribe and become a devout cult follower of their devil-worshipping D&D. After being a devout follower for many a year, I was finally invited into the fat folds that is the Botched House at the annual cult meeting. It's supposed to be
Annual?
It's supposed to be annual, but he's missing one.
Anal?
The annual cult meeting, and it was glorious. Would listen to again and again and again
Is this the motherfucker that brought moonshine and then
again.
made me burn my hand on the grill?
and again.
Thank you to Gozer for our intro and outro music. More of them over at Gozer_music on all social media. And as always,
When you are living a perfectly normal gerbily life, and you get thrown into a room with purple lightning that may or may not be a summoning portal to the realm of Prince, and you get turned into an abomination, and then you shoot goo everywhere, you gerbily botch.
see you next week, nerds.
Botched Podcast is proudly part of the Giant Size Team Up Network. For more shows like ours, head on over to www.giantsizeteamup.com.
What are you doing?
Hilarious.
Let me try it. Oh no.
He's squishing the gummies in his hands or something.
He's gonna fuck it. He's gonna have sex with them.
All I have is
Phil,
he's gonna fuck it.
That was not what the intention of those gummies was.
I'll be
Phil.
right back, guys.
Are those? You can make just put a sock around it.
I'm just gonna use
Are
the
those
entire
are those
bag.
normal gummies?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just grape juice,
Not drugs.
lemon juice, gelatin,
I wish
honey.
it was drugs.
Here's your jellies back.
I got
Your
orange.
jummies.
Donde es jummies?
Donde mi?
Oh,
It didn't hit him in the face.
it definitely
Certainly
did.
did.
It absolutely did.
Give me those apples. God!
I don't care what flavor I get. I just want the one that'll feel good on my penis.
Brian, you get orange.
Ooh.
Try the orange ones. They got spices and will hurt your pee-pee hole.
Ooh, right in the pee-pee hole.
Just orange juice.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Yeah,
so
that feels like right good against my penis.